So if you're watching this video, so definitely you want to customize your checkout page of your WooCommerce or any e-commerce store you are using. So basically this tutorial is for WooCommerce owners who runs a WooCommerce store. So either you are selling any type of subscription, membership, physical or digital product, this tutorial is helpful and can be used in your website. So right now, if you are not using any kind of plugin or any kind of feature, your checkout will be something like this. Basically it will be with all the fields like your name, your email ID, your username, your address and other location details, and on the right hand side of a sidebar you will have all the products and a payment method. So basically this is how a default WooCommerce checkout works, and depending on your theme, some of the features or styles may vary, but ultimately if you see, you are only locked to this type of checkout and you cannot change it. But in this tutorial, if you stick till the end of this video, you will learn how you can create an awesome checkout page, something like this, where you have the options to change all these fields like your username, your like if you want your first name, last name. If you don't want the company name, you can remove it. You can just customize all these fields, the length, width and everything depending on what your requirement is. So if you are selling a digital product, you don't want the customer's address, you don't want to ship them any product, so you can just get rid of it. If you want your customer's email ID or mobile number, you can also have that. So there are lots of options available. And also not just that, if you use the pro version of this plugin, so most of the features this are available only in the pro version, and we are going to use the pro version of this plugin. And if you are using the pro version, you can create the features and have the features like a custom and great user interface, upsells, order bumps and thank you page. Yes, you can basically create a complete sales funnel with using this plugin. And the best thing about this plugin is that some of the features that it offers. So if you come to the blog post on BloggerSprout, the links are given in the description below. You will find this tutorial where we have mentioned everything about this video. Tutorial is also tutorial which is also available in the text or written version, and you can see that this plugin has some great features like cart abandonment feature, analytics and tracking, like templates for everything. Like if you want to create a landing page for your product, you can do that. You can create a custom checkout experience. You can bring on all the products, and like you can sell a bundle products. You can give a free product where you can get the user's email, and you can create the order bumps, upsells and downsells. You can customize your custom fields on your checkout, and you can also test the conversion rate for how it's going on, and the dynamic linking is also there. So these are the great features of the plugin. And yes, we are talking about no other plugin, we are talking about Cart Flows. The Cart Flows has two versions, Cart Flows Pro and Cart Flows Normal. The light version will give you some extent, but it will not give you the complete freedom, but we recommend you to go for Cart Flows if you are running a e-commerce store which is profitable, because it will help you in the long run to generate more and more revenue. And if you don't know how you can generate a more revenue, because most of the companies, like big companies like Amazon, they optimize their checkout process so that the users can check out much faster and easily, which increases their revenue and also the success rate. And you can see we have already mentioned that on our blog post. And now, before like coming to this tutorial, let me tell you what are the benefits is, so that you can really understand whether this entire video is worth your time watching, or you should skip and watch another video on YouTube. So basically this plugin works with all the page builders right now available in the market. So like if you have got Elementor, Beaver Builder, DB Builder, Thrive Architect and even Gutenberg, this features will work, this plugin's features will work with your existing page builder. So right now I'm using Elementor, and most of the users are using Elementor, so we are going to see this tutorial using Elementor. So these are the options and the features that cart flows provide. And one more thing that I would like to show you is that if you want to change just a normal field in your checkout, suppose you don't want this company name to be visible in your checkout, so basically the normal and earlier way you need to do is to write a PHP code something like this and then implement it in the back end so that you can have that feature in the front end. And just not this code, you have to also write the CSS code for this so that the design of this field is similar to other fields, but not any longer, because now cart flows makes e-commerce more profitable, which is their official statement. And you can have the cart flows pro just by coming and clicking on this link below, or we have also the links given in the description of this video. So let's get started with this tutorial and we will show you how you can customize from this boring page to something like this with just easy steps. So the first thing you need to do is you need to have 4 essential plugins. The first is the cart flows pro version. So we are going to use a pro version of cart flows in this tutorial. So I already have been purchased the cart flows pro and we already have it here installed and just not activated it. So you should know by this time how you can install a plugin. If not, you just need to go to the plugins and add new and upload that zip file that you have downloaded, and basically your plugin will be installed. The next thing is you need to have Elementor. Basically free or pro version, both will work. In this tutorial I'm using the Elementor free version, but I basically recommend you to have the pro version if you have want the complete freedom and features of Elementor in your theme and in your e-commerce. And the last plugin is obviously you should have WooCommerce, because this plugin is only compatible with WooCommerce and not any other else plugins. So if you are not using WooCommerce, you are using something else, don't buy this plugin because it won't be compatible with your plugin. Okay, so just for this tutorial, don't mind, there are lots of updates, and since this is a test site, I haven't updated most of the plugins, but you should always up to date your plugins. So just for this tutorial, ignore those update settings and just activate your Elementor, and WooCommerce should already be activated, and then activate the cart flows, both the free and the pro version. Basically if you have the pro version, it will also ask you to have the free version because that's the base plugin. And I will click on activate and I will apply it right now. So once you have activated the plugin, you will get a pop-up something like this. I will show you. Wait a second. Yeah, you will have something like this which says start a widget. So basically I have already activated, that's why it's not showing me. I have already done that process before making this tutorial. But if that's your first installation, you will get a pop-up something like this which says which says start widget, which is a setting setup. Okay, so what you need to do is just click on the blue button start widget, and this is the first step that cart flows will welcome you, and it will just ask you to just click on the orange button which says let's go. So when you click on the let's go, you will be redirected to the second page where you will be asked to use the page builder that you are using right now, and we are using Elementor, so we will choose the Elementor from the drop down and I will click on next. By the way, if you are using DB builder or Tribe Theme Architect or anything, the option should be here, and you just select the page builder that you are using and then click on the next. After that, you will be proceeded to this step 3, which is the checkout. Basically it will ask you to have some of the essential plugins being installed and activated. So we have already installed WooCommerce. It will ask you to install another plugin which is WooCommerce Cart Abandonment Recovery. Yeah, that's a long name, I know, but basically the plugin does is like whenever a customer goes to the checkout process and enters their name, email ID and address but doesn't make the payment, the plugin saves this data as a lead so that you can retarget them by running some ads or any kind of process and get rich to that customer and make that customer convert it for a sale. Okay, and just click on yes in this process, and it will install and activate all the recommended plugins, and then it will redirect you to the next step, which is the step for training, and it will ask you for an email ID so that it can offer you how this plugin works. So basically in this tutorial you will learn entirely how cart flows work, so you can skip that, and I have done by clicking on no thanks. And then on step 5, you every setup is done, you need to create a flow. Now cart flows, in as the name suggests, cart flows, it's a 2-word. So flows is actually a checkout process, or you can also say a funnel system, that from where the user flows through your checkout. So basically if a customer has landed to your product page, how the customer will flow and come to your checkout and be and there would be a sale for you. So that's what it stands for, cart flows. So basically a checkout or a sales funnel is known as flow in this plugin, so don't get confused if I say creating a flow in this tutorial. Okay, so let's get started. So here I have already mentioned how it all has done. So there are lots of great details, and don't forget to check out this post, because we have some awesome awesome informations and some great links of discount and offers where you can get the plugins like cart flows, and all the links are given in the description. Okay, so let's come back and to our e-commerce store. So basically by now your checkout process is looking something like this, where the normal checkout process is there, and our main goal is to do something like this. Okay, so we'll be using a template. So as soon as you click on and install and activate, you need to activate your license. Okay, so you need a valid license. So right now our license are connected, but I have some doubt whether the license will work on my test environment or not, because I have a single site license. And now we need to do is we need to go on this cart flows and click on settings here. And once you have landed here, you will have this entire view. That's a video on how everything is done, and this is a general setting. You can also allow or disallow from getting in your flows being indexed. I basically disallow search engine from indexing my flows, because I don't want someone to directly land on a checkout page without any product on their cart. So basically I can click on this for my safety issue, but it's all depend upon your store what you want to have. Now this is a global checkout, so by default your global checkout would be like select. So I will teach you in this video, but in a later step, what this feature is. And now here that's show template designed with Elementor. Basically these are the other template builder, but Elementor is the best and suitable because it has lots of features and it's free. And after that this is your permalink settings. Basically you can change the permalink structure of here, but I would like to keep it on simple and default one. But if you want a custom, you can just change it, and these items will appear here. And next is, if you are using Facebook pixel, just enable this Facebook pixel tracking and put your pixel ID here, and you can also enable it for the whole website. It's a really great feature to have pixel tracking if you are advertising to your customers. And also it has the feature of enabling Google Analytics, so that you can track how many users are going through your checkout. You can enable events like begin checkout, add to cart, add payment in fund purchase. So this information would be sent to your Google Analytics, so you can exactly know. So if 100 people landed on the checkout and only 80 people click on to add to cart, and only 20 of them made the payment, and from those 20 only 15 payment were successful. So this is the data you get completely. So doing all this, you just need to click on the save changes. Just any of the save changes would work. Just click on the save changes, so all your data has been saved. So basically here no, actually this save changes are all by default. They are all for different forms, so you need to do one by one, I think so. Yes, I didn't expect that. Okay, so I will just click on the same thing and I'll click on save changes. Okay, Okay, so that's done. So this is the only setting that you need to do for your cart flows. Now we need to create a cart flow. So just go to flows here and click on it, and then click on add new. Okay, and here you will have all these templates. So these are all the great templates, and before importing, if you want to see how a template looks, so let's click on the preview button and it will show you how the template looks. So this is their website cart flows, and this is the opt-in page. You can also say it is a landing page. Okay, and here you can have the product access and all, and everything's being set here. Like if you click on this button, it will take you to the checkout page. And that's a great it's a professionally built website, so obviously you will find it really amazing and beautiful. That's the great thing about cart flows, that the team from the cart flows give you free templates only for the pro customers, so that like there are templates for free and the pro version, but the pro versions are really beautiful. We do also have a free version. I will just show you the free one. Okay, so let's see this is the free one. It's an evergreen product, and let's just, so you can't say this is bad, but depending on like which is much better, you will obviously like this one because it's much professionally designed, and this is a free one. Okay, it's just a simple template, and here you can see it's get started. So this is basically a landing page, you can see here, and then next is the checkout page. And you can see the checkout page. This is the default checkout page. It's a clean and very beautiful checkout page where your awesome product information, you can just add normal information here. This is not dynamic, and you can add like the risk-free guarantee. This enables the users to have a confidence that if anything goes wrong, they can get their money back. And this is the normal field area where all the informations would be gathered, and this is the product information and the the payment gateway that you has enabled for you. And this is the thank you page, and basically if there is a success for your customers order, this you will get this data. Okay, so this is how the free version look, and this is the paid like the paid template version only for the pro customers. And I really like this template, so I will click on import it, and so it's just one click of a button, and all the design will be automatically be imported to your e-commerce store, so you don't need to worry about that. And it also has an upsell, which is a pro feature. Okay, so this is a way we have a special offer for you. As you can see, that says pro feature, and if you click on grab this deal, it will automatically process your order and take you to the thank you page. This is how it works, and let's click on now thank you, because that will keep on loading. And this is how the thank you page will look about everything, and every information is given here. Okay, so we will import this template. So basically, to first in this process, I have already imported this template, which is known as this Photoshop tutorial. But by default, when you are first time, it will ask you with this button as import whichever design you like. Just click on it and import the design. Okay, so once imported, you will have a new flow, something like one of them, it will have something like this. So basically I have created 3 flows just for this demonstration of this video. I was testing something out. So this is our new flow, which is new pro checkout. I have just rename it, which you can do by just click on edit and changing the name here. Okay, so once you are done, you can also change the slug. The slug means the permalink, the URL of this checkout page. You can change this number here. And now this funnel, this flow has 4 steps. The first is the opt-in. You can, if you can see here, it says opt-in U. It means it's a landing page. The next is the checkout U. So it's the checkout U is the checkout page. This which is this page we are talking about. The next is upsell U, that I have shown the page upsells, right? That page, this is the upsells, and depending on this page, yes or no, they will be redirected to the thank you page. Okay, so if customers select yes, the product in the upsells page will automatically be purchased, and with the same information that customer has input there, and they will go through and lastly to the thank you page. And if the click on the no for the upsells, they will not get billed for the upsells. They will only be billed for the normal product, and they will be redirected to the thank you page. Okay, so this is how it works. So let's rename this learn Photoshop new default checkout. Let's rename this page, and we will rename this. Basically why we are renaming, we will let you know in this tutorial. Okay, so this is our new default pro checkout. We have already renamed it, and so this is now our default checkout page for and it's a pro version, so I have made the new default pro checkout. So now our boring looking checkout page, which is this, will be converted and changed to our new checkout page. But this won't happen if let's refresh and check whether this works or not. But as you can see, nothing works because we haven't done the main step right now. To do that, we need to assign this new default checkout page as the default checkout page. I hope you understand this phrase. Right now the default checkout page is this, made by WooCommerce, but now we want our checkout page to be the new checkout page, which is this. So this is a flow within the cart flows. It's a flow, as you can see, a new default. It's a new checkout page, which is, and the design is this page. And we will go to the settings, and from this global checkout, it also means default checkout, we'll click on this select, and we will find this is the page that we were looking for, the new default pro checkout. Okay, and we will click on save changes. Now we will go to our checkout page, which was this, and we will refresh it, and I hope this data will change here. And yes, the default checkout page has been changed, and you can see now it's an amazing checkout field with a great interface that your customers will love. And by the way, you can change all those data here just because it's using Elementor. So all you need to do is click on Elementor, edit with Elementor if you want to change any data. So suppose I don't want all this information above, all this information, I don't want these things. So what I will do basically is, so before I will go, I will save as template so that I can revert it back. Checkout backup. It's always good to have a backup so that you can reverse it later. Okay, I have done checkout saving, and I will just delete on this field, and I will delete on this field. Okay, I don't want this field also, and I don't want this field also. Okay, so this is the checkout page, and now I want to change this information as our pro checkout page, and here the informations I will write as bloggersprout.com. okay, and now I will click on update, and after clicking on update, I will just click on view page, leave, and now our checkout page is clean, simple, and really ready with that great user interface to enable more and more orders. So this is how you can customize your entire checkout page for your WooCommerce, and just by using the Elementor and cart flows. So if you want to purchase the cart flow or Elementor, we have the link here. So basically, if they are running an offer, you may end up getting an offer. So come to this our BloggerSprout page here, BloggerSprout, within this tutorial, and click on this button, download CartFlows Pro, or if you're watching this on YouTube, just go to gine.us/CartFlows Pro. It's genius/CartFlows Pro. Okay, that's a short URL. And if you want to get Elementor Pro, you can go to gine.us/Elementor Pro. That's genius/Elementor. Okay, that's both are the link shorteners, so you have got a short link, and that can really help you if they are running any offers. You may end up getting an offer from them. So now the main target, which was yours creating a checkout page is done. But for those who want to create a funnel for their products, so for those who want to create a sales funnel, so how can they accomplish this goal? So this goal can be accomplished really easily. So let's come here, click on the flow, and I will click on add new, and I will just select a new page. Let's select this, okay, and click on import. So it's importing step 1 and 2. This is how you can import any template here. And by the way, if there is this pro written, you need to activate your license. My license didn't activate it because I need to update the plugin, so I just skipped it because I already have the flow created. So let's say I want something like this. Let's first check a product. Let's go and check a product first. Okay, let's suppose I want this light brown purse, okay, and I will create a, this is the normal product page in WooCommerce, but now I want to create a sales page for this. So I will copy this name and I will go to the flow, add new step as landing should be something like let's check this import landing page. By the way, you have got all the options to import upsells, downsells. You can have everything, guys. You can have everything like the landing, upsells, downsells. It's a great plugin. It does cost a little bit, but on the long run, I will always say that you will be benefited. Look, I have done, while I was talking, I did a mistake. Okay, no problem. So this is okay, and landing. Let's write it landing. No, it should be flow. I don't know why I'm getting confused today. Okay, so now our flow is set up. Let's give you a clear view. You can see our flow. If I click on it, we got a flow. Click on it, edit now, and now this is the landing page. Let's view it first in a new tab. So this is how our new flow looks like. Okay, and now I will go to the landing and I will click on edit. And so now right now we are creating a sales funnel. Okay, so now scroll down below, it will say this it has given a link for the next step, and here is the normal landing. So basically you don't need to do anything on the landing. So let's click on call to action. It says get started. So if I click on get started, it will take you to which is the thank you page, because the reason is because we haven't assigned any product to our landing our checkout page. So you can see landing, then it's thank you. So our checkout page should be above this. Okay, click on update. Now if I refresh it, so basically this flow is drag and drop, and you should really know how this works. So now if I click on get started, it will redirect me to the checkout page where it says I am ready to check out, but there is no product selected. Okay, so now I will go to this checkout page, and you can see no product assigned. It says allowed sign there, and I need to click on edit, and then it will open up the pop-up, and you have got all those details. So basically most of these details are only for the pro user. You won't get those many options if you are using a free version. So first I will click on select product, and I will click on this search a product, and I will paste the name of the product. Here it is. I will select it. Okay, and once it is selected, I will click on update. So basically the product has been selected, and if I refresh it, you can see it will appear here. The checkout options are available here. Now I can go and further customize all these options. See here, you find this ship to different address. Suppose I don't want these options, so I will just go here, and I can just go on and select all these options like checkout offer. I can enable checkout offer if I want to give another item with this product. Suppose I want to sell a shoe with this purse, so you can create this using the checkout offer. But that's all how you can experiment and get all these features. Okay, so Cartflows is really a great plugin which enables you to do anything with your checkout page. But we'll now come to the checkout fields. Okay, and here it says enable ship to different address. We'll unselect it, and we will click on update. Now let's refresh this page, and you can see these options will disappear, and yeah, that option disappeared. So this is how you can customize the checkout page. Now now if I don't want to use the phone number, suppose I don't want the customer's phone number, so I will just click on required. I will uncheck this. First, make sure if this the setting is required or not. You can easily know it if there is a red asterisk here. So if it is required, just uncheck it, because you cannot hide a required field. And then click on this I button. So now the field is hidden, and click on update. So as soon as you click on update, the field will disappear. So this phone number will disappear from here now. Okay, so the phone number has gone, it's disappear. So this is so it's really easy. Just you need to go and just play a little bit with your WooCommerce from your cart flows. And if you get any doubt, you can contact me or the team from the cart flows. They have great and awesome support, and they will be really glad to help you. Okay, so and if you go ahead and purchase using one of my using the link from my website, you can just contact me, and I can help you set up a sales funnel really easily, because I have a team of WordPress experts from gloriousthemes.com who are like dedicated to do all this kind of works. So you can have those team do all your necessary works. Just you can just come here and message me on my contact form, so that I can hook you up with those team members. Okay, so this is done, and the checkout field is ready. Let's check out and see how our thank you page looks, because we also have a thank you page. Let's click on place order, and here it is. Our order is successful, and here is the order details. Here is the order, all the information, and the billing address. Basically the shipping address is now, because it is the same as billing address. And this is how you can design a flow for any particular product. So now every time if you want to sell this product, just redirect that page to this landing page, and every time a customer clicks on that product, they will land to this landing page. So that's how easy it is to design and customize WooCommerce checkout page using cart flows. And by the way, if you are thinking that I don't want to spend the money on this plugin and do it manually, so here is the tutorial how you can do it. Basically you have to write all these codes. That's just a glance of code. Actually the code is much longer than this. It's like near about 3000 to 4000 lines long of code to get your design. Then you have to hire a designer to design all those fields, because mostly a coder will write the code, they will not design the fields, because the designing part is of the designer, not the developers. And basically you have to spend more than $1,000 to $1,500 just to get your checkout page designed. But I think it's better and really smart to spend $200 on a plugin which offers great support, great templates, great features, and you have the capability to design unlimited checkout page using the plugin Cartflows Pro. So all the links to the my website, the plugins, and the resources are given in the description below. If you have any doubt regarding this tutorial or regarding this plugin, you can just comment down in the section on the YouTube below, or you can come to this website, which is bloggersprout.com/customize WooCommerce checkout page, and you can just come here and comment below if you have any doubt, and either me or my team or from the team from the Glorious Themes will reach you out in the comment section and will help you with all those doubts you have. And I hope and I really appreciate your time to sticking till this end of this video. So I really appreciate your time. Just hit the like button to show your support, and subscribe if you want more upcoming videos on WooCommerce and WordPress, because BloggerSprout has the biggest guide on WooCommerce and everything under one hood. Just click on any of this guide here. We have the guide on WordPress security, WordPress SEO, hostings, affiliate marketing, on SiteGround complete tutorial you can see here, and also on WooCommerce. So if you click on the WooCommerce guide, you will have the complete list of WooCommerce things that you can ever find or ever encounter in your life, like how to get started with WooCommerce, how to customize WooCommerce, how you can easily customize the checkout page, the shop page, the product page, the account page. We have all the informations there. If you want to have import or export features for your WooCommerce, we have all the tutorials there. If you want to fix WooCommerce errors, like any error like 401, 403, 404, 5, any kind of errors that you encounter, we have the complete guide here. We also have the guide for the WooCommerce database, how you can access and backup the database. And as I mentioned, we have the cart flows complete details here. And there are some extra features and extra requested all these articles on WooCommerce which our customers has requested. So thank you guys, thank you for watching this video, and I will meet you guys on my next video. I am Nitesh Kashyap, the founder of BloggerSprout. Thank you very much and peace.